Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Well, this work from home situation is really getting on my nerves now. I shouldn't be complaining about it because not many people are currently in their jobs. But again, I'm working 6 days a week and I'm working what, 12 hours a day? And because of that, I'm just not getting enough time to upload videos. That creativity has just died. So, I thought that I'll just quickly put up a video for you guys. Now, 8 months ago, I had bought a subscription to audible.com. You all know I have got this Keratoconus condition going on. So, as a result, I really don't want to read at night, because wearing spectacles and reading is not the easiest, and I don't want to be wearing lenses at night when I'm reading. So I found a solution to that, and that is listening to books. So audible.com seemed to be a perfect idea for that. So I got myself a subscription from audible.com about, I'd say, 8 months back. And I used to listen to these audiobooks while I was driving to the office, which was an amazing time I used to spend with myself because the commuting part was somewhere around 1.5 hours one way. And it was time well spent. But lately, the only time that I can get to hear all my books are especially, when I'm about to sleep. So I just plug on a book, or when I'm going for a walk, or, when I'm these days trying to run actually. So when I go for a run, I try to plug in a book and start reading it. But when I got quarantined because of this COVID-19 situation, my subscription just laid there, in my phone. So I started using it again lately, about I'd say a month back, where I started listening to the audiobooks that I had downloaded and bought because of the 8 month subscription, I ended up getting some credits in my um, account. So I could buy one book, whatever the price may be, in my Audible account. So I thought, let me go ahead and share my thoughts on the books that I've read. So if you like the books that I've just reviewed, go ahead and catch them because some of them are really good catches. So I'll quickly give you a review about the books, and I've got them here on my phone. So the first book that I read was The Butterfly Effect. This was actually an audible.com exclusive, and I downloaded it and I started listening to it. I thought it was going to be something like that movie, that The Butterfly Effect, that I saw. I don't know who directed it, but it is completely different, guys. This is about the porn industry. How did it reach to the level that it has reached today? It's about a guy called Fabian who started Pornhub.com. I was amazed at the way Pornhub.com touched the lives of people across the globe. And this is a wonderful book that gives you a lot of knowledge about this other side of the world. I mean, when I was in my teens, I guess the only porn available was that bunny thing. I'm embarrassed to even tell you that I don't remember the name. I should, but I don't. It just skips my mind though. But this actually gave me a lot of insight about the industry. The next book I read was from Devdutt Patnaik. Now, I really like this guy. Why? Because this guy is very systematic in his approach. And, people like me who are hanging somewhere between the layers of spiritualism, religion, and science, who really can't make out stuff. And, I'm trying to still understand and process the truth. Well, this guy actually simplifies things for me, and he has written this book called the Management Sutra. These are really management systems that are combined in ancient Indian texts to today's management systems, and how well he has explained the difference between them, or the combinations that would work well for people in this age. And it's a very interesting read indeed. The next one is a funny book. Now, that is called The Temp. Now, this, guys, is an Audible exclusive as well. And when I actually downloaded it, I did not think much about it, and I felt, yeah, well, The Temp. Let me just see how does it go. So I downloaded it and I played it for good half an hour, and then I was like hooked onto it. It's silly, but it's funny. But you want to know what happens next. It's about this guy who is put into situations that are beyond his control, and he sort of like Mr. Bean. But you're listening to it. So you're building these images in your mind about the things that he's going through. And he's an honest guy who's trying to do an honest job, and still, things take funny twists and turns. It's a good read, especially when you're driving. It kind of made my day. Every morning I was laughing when I was going to the office. And yeah, it was pretty funny. Do check it out. It is actually very well narrated, also. I'm forgetting who narrated it though, but check it out. It's free, by the way. All right. The next book is Girl on the Train. Now, I felt that this was a pretty good book when I heard the reviews, because it was lately in the news, because I think Pariniti Chopra is doing a movie on this based on this book, and there's already a Hollywood version of this book available. So I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and read the book and then watch the movie, and it'll kind of be thrilling. But unfortunately, the experience wasn't that great, or maybe it was the fact that I knew there was a movie out there, is why I got all frustrated by the time the climax came. So I read the book. It wasn't that thrilling at the end. I was hoping something big is going to happen, but nothing happened. So I watched the movie instead for the climax. I mean, that was how bored I was listening to this book. And lately, I am reading Ikigai. It's a good read, I must say, because it kind of like revolves around four things: your passion, your vocation, your mission, and your profession. And these are the four elements around which you need to think about to find your Ikigai, or your purpose. So, everyone is put on this earth to do something, and if you're able to, find that thing that you're meant to do, that you are happy to do, and you earn from it. Okay, I'm not going to spoil your suspense there, but the it's a must read in case you are in that zone of trying to figure out what do you want from life. It definitely would help. I'd like to take this opportunity to actually appreciate what audible.com is doing. I like this concept. I like the fact that audible.com has come up with such great books and such great genres and choices. Choices that I at least personally appreciate. For people like me who've got Keratoconus, I put up a video about it, by the way, if you want to check that out. It becomes difficult for me to read at night when I would like to take off my lenses and relax. And rather, instead, I don't want to put on my lenses to start reading, because I have to take them off before I go to sleep. So specs don't work. You check out the video. But this is a good effort. All I do is I turn on my phone, I put it on speaker, I put it on my pillow, I put a timer on it for about 15 minutes to 30 minutes till the time I want the book to narrate, and I doze off and it stops by itself. And it's wonderful. And yeah, these were the books that I read. I hope you like them. Catch you around next time, and do subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye now.